The problem is, I think the main problem is that you never get what you have in your mind down on the paper, whatever, if you use pen or typewriter or computer. That's the main problem. That it's always a gap between your brilliant idea and these stupid sentences, which suddenly is on the screen or on paper. But sometimes sometimes it can be good to write very slowly. It's like the soul. It's, you know, the Indian that don't have to fly aeroplane because they have to sit on the airport for one day to wait for the soul to arrive. So sometimes it is a little like that when you write very fast. I learned the touch method in the military service. That's one thing which was good with my military service, that I learned that you can write like this, not see the thing, but you never write fast enough. So it's better to write slowly, I think.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Yeah, you have no chance to judge it. So you just have to trust. You have to trust that they are professionals, and you also know that the publishing house, let's say in Korea or in Hungary or another country, you know that the publishing house they want it to be good, or I hope they want it to be good. So I trust it's okay. So far I've never heard that somebody has complained.
Is there anything else? All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a very practical question. You say something about the financial arrangements for the translator, the author.
I think it is a different arrangement in different countries. What I know about is when Norwegian translators translate, for example, Don DeLillo into Norwegian, they get paid by the page, and they also fight all the time to get a higher amount for every page. And it's also an arrangement if it is very difficult. Let's say if you translate James Joyce, you get paid more because of course you have to work more on a page. But sometimes also it's difficult because sometimes the easy writing can be very difficult to translate. But in Norway, the translators they can live by being translators, and I know that in other countries that can be not so easy.
Yeah, my understanding is it's trickier here. I could probably talk more about that.
Is it always paid as piecework as opposed to sharing?
No, I think Barbara, for example, my translator Barbara Hayland, she got paid for the whole work. They say, if you do this work, we pay you such and such amount. And then she could read it, and then she said yes or no.
Yeah, I think it's generally a flat fee. They don't get a percentage. Yeah, in the United States, I think it's very low paying in general.
Yeah, they are low paid. Yeah.
Yes.
I think lately it has been more Scandinavian authors being translated than the 50 years before. And as I mentioned earlier, English, both England, the English-speaking countries, is the most difficult to get into. Traditionally, the Norwegian first get translated into Swedish and Danish, and then into German. German has always, for the Norwegian, been the opener to the European languages. So if you get good reviews in Germany, then maybe the French get interested, and if the French translate it, maybe the English publishing houses say, okay, this is doing well. And then if it goes okay in England, maybe the United States publishing houses. That's a commercial thing, but you also have these smaller publishing houses which have special interest in certain ways of writing, who can do it in.
I think your battery's finished.
I can use this. We can take a hint. We have to finish. But it is important, of course, to have very, very successful Norwegian authors suddenly. And you probably know about Jonas Wergeland, who wrote Sophia's World, who was a very good idea. It was about a girl called Sophia, and a story about some questions she got in the mailbox. And then he wrote up the whole world history of philosophy. So it was like philosophy for everyone. And that was a success all over the world. And in one of the years it was the most sold book in the world. It was more sold than the Bible. That was by a Norwegian author, Jonas Wergeland. And after that we had Linn Ullmann, the daughter of Ingmar Bergman and Liv Ullmann, the actor. She also had a great success. I think she also had success in the United States, not so much as Jonas Wergeland, but she got good mention in New York Times and the big newspaper. I knew she was touring all over the place. Lately we had Per Petterson, who also is a Norwegian writer, Out Stealing Horses, which has had a huge success both in Europe and in England and the United States. And when such things happen, it can strike both ways. Maybe the publisher said, no, we have already one more Norwegian writer, so we won't take more. Or if we are lucky, maybe they say, oh, we have to have more Norwegian writers. But as I say, I know that the crime fiction has gotten rewards in the United States. Norwegian, Karin Fosse is one name, and also Stig Larsson is Swedish. It's just coming out. It's coming in movies. So it will always. Maybe things are opening up. I don't know. Maybe things are closing down. Everybody talk about the financial crisis. So it can either be very good for literature, or maybe it can be not so good. It's up to you.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.